Hello my water signs, welcome back to the channel. Now this is going to be your mid-month May 2019 love and general reading. Now I'm going to start off with the sign that is Pisces, okay? So let's take a look at what the rest of the month has in store for you, Pisces. The first card we have for you, Pisces, we have the Justice card. So looking at this card, Pisces, I feel as though, you know, some of you will gain some sort of justice. Maybe I'm feeling in a job situation for some of you. Or if some of you are going through something legal, then, you know, things will turn out in your favor. Others of you, I feel strongly in regards to a relationship, you will gain some sort of sense of justice. You may feel as though there's an equal balance of give and take, or your thoughts are now being heard regarding your partner. You may be dealing with a Libra individual, but I feel like there's going to be a sense of, you know, happiness within, because you would have felt that, you know, I've gained some sort of justice. There's been a breakthrough is what I'm hearing, is what I'm feeling. And it's got something to do about, it has something to do with communication. So maybe you've been holding back with communication from a love interest, but now your voice will be heard, and you know the other person will be receptive to what you were saying, but you will feel a sense of justice is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we have. We have the Five of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio individual. Now, although you will feel some sort of gain, you know, some sort of justice being gained, there's also some sort of sadness and loss attached to this. Maybe some of you could be going through a divorce as I'm speaking, or some of you could be, you know, yeah, I feel like some of you may be going through a divorce or going through a breakup for some of you. And, you know, although some of you may want to break up with this individual, but at the same time, there's loss attached to this. There's loss attached to this, you know, separation, loss attached to this breakup. But as you can see in this card, there is two cups behind this man. So he's not looking at what's behind him, which could indicate that, you know, for some of you, you may feel as though, you know, I don't want to sound too patronizing because I know breakups are hard, but some of you could feel like, you know, I've lost this person, or I've lost this thing, but not realizing that, you know, you parting ways from this individual or this person. It could be a job as well. Some of you could have left a job that you was in for a long time. Could be a job in a legal field, okay? But not realizing that there's something better waiting for you around the corner. I feel like there's a lot of emotions attached to this place or person, but you know, these two cards together is indicating to me that there is some sort of justice gained from this loss, if that makes any sense to some of you. Maybe you was in a situation with someone, like I mentioned before, and you may have thought as though your voice wasn't being heard, or you and this person were bickering and arguing, and now you're no longer together, so you don't have to go through any arguments or sadness or upset. So this is basically saying to me, looking at these cards, that there's happiness waiting for you around the corner. You may not see it yet, but there is happiness waiting. But I'm sensing there's some sort of loss that you may be feeling. Some of you could be feeling some sort of loss regarding a home. Some of you may be moving home, and you have been at this place for a long time. And although you're moving from this home, you're still emotionally attached to this home, and that's why you're sensing this loss. But you know that the new home that you're moving into, or a new job that you're moving into, will be better for you. Let's take a look. We have Five of Cups again. And remember, this is two different decks I'm using. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck and the Handsome Robert deck. So this is very, you know, I feel like this is a strong message for some of you Pisceans. The number 5 may be of importance to you also. I feel like some of you are very attached to someone or something, and you're finding it very hard to get over this situation, person or thing. You're focusing on the loss again, which I mentioned before. You're also focusing on the memories that you shared with this person, and you don't want to face what's behind you. For some of you, you feel as though, you know, like I said before, that there is some happiness that can come out of this. Maybe you wasn't happy with your home, with your job, with your partner, but that doesn't mean that you know, your feelings will be switched off from them. Doesn't mean that you can forget about the memories. And I feel like because you're, you know, focusing on the memories and the sentimentality of the situation, it's just causing you a lot of pain for some of you. For others of you, it could be a divorce. You could be going through a breakup, like I mentioned before. You could be separating from a spouse, or you could be separating from a partner, and you're finding it very hard to get over this loss of this person. We also have the Two of Pentacles. I'm so sorry, Pisces, that it's coming out like this, but I have to read what the cards say. So this is indicating to me, Pisces, that despite this loss, you're still trying to balance out your life. You're still trying to keep your emotions balanced. Some of you could be dealing with, I feel strongly, a Scorpio, a Libra, or a Capricorn, or yeah, a Capricorn strongly. I feel like you're still trying to keep your emotions balanced. And I feel like you're trying to get over this hurt, get over this pain. It's almost like you're trying to, because remember, we have the Justice cards. This is indicating to me that, yes, you are acknowledging, you know, the loss. Yes, you are acknowledging, you know, the hurt that you've endured or are enduring. But at the same time, I'm getting a sense of life continues. I still got to keep my head above water. I still got to balance out my life. Some of you may have children, and some of you may be thinking to yourself, you know, I still got to go to work. I still got to take care of myself. I still got to take care of my children. And, you know, the grass, you know, it may seem bad now, but at the same time, I've gained some sort of justice out of the situation. I've gained some sort of release. I've gained some sort of freedom. But I do feel like from now until the ending of May, you'll be trying to keep a balance with your emotions, with yourself, and with your life, is what I'm getting for you, Pisceans. So remember, Pisces, if you are going through a tough time, please do not hesitate to reach out and speak to a counselor or a family member, you know, or keep a journal. But I strongly advise that if you are going through a situation right now, then reach out to somebody. Okay, so let's move on to Cancer. See what's going on with Cancer for the mid-month of May. Okay, Cancer, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, the Eight of Pentacles. So this is indicating to me that some of you could be working on a project, being very focused, being very diligent. I feel as though the situation is consuming your world at the moment. You're very, you know, you're feeling very ambitious towards this project, job, or person. Some of you, I feel strongly, it's a relationship. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo individual, someone that's born in August, but I feel that strongly your focus is on maintaining this connection. Your focus is on building this relationship. But some of you, your focus is on a project, and you feel like, I need to be alone. I need to work alone. I can't have no outside noise. I can't have no outside distractions, you know, because you're working on something, maybe in private. Maybe a lot of people don't know about this thing that you're working on, but you're very focused and you're very, you know, determined to make sure this thing becomes successful. Some of you, it's a project, I feel strongly, and some of you, it's a relationship. Let's see what else we have. We also have the Magician, okay? So you could be dealing with a Gemini individual, or you could have Gemini in your chart, rising, moon, or Venus. Or it could be a sun sign. But I feel like some of you are, or majority of you are trying to manifest. So we have the Working card, the Eight of Pentacles with the Magician, which indicates to me that some of you are trying to manifest a relationship with an individual. It could be a Gemini person, but I feel like you're working diligently on this situation, on this relationship. Others of you, you're working on a project and you're using all your resources in order to, you know, gain what you want out of this project. So you're realizing that, you know, you do have talents, you do have skills, and they have to come to the surface in order for this, you know, project to come into fruition, as well as, you know, this job. So some of you are working, some of you could be working alone, some of you could be self-employed, you know, some of you could be in the entertainment industry, I'm getting, or something along them lines. But I feel like for some of you strongly, you are manifesting something in, you're using all your resources and you're believing yourself. There's an element of self-belief here, which is fantastic. Okay, Cancer, there's a strong emphasis on self-belief and realizing, you know, that you hold the cards and you are the person that can make your dreams become a reality, which I feel that, you know, it will manifest into reality. Whatever you're focusing on will manifest into reality because you're using the energies of the Magician. For some of you, I know this is the main reading, but some of you, something may come about in June, okay, because we have the Magician card. So I feel strongly something may come about in June. Maybe you could meet a magician-like person, or like I said, a Gemini individual. But I feel that whatever you're working on, because of your focus and determination, it will manifest into reality. We also have Ace of Swords. So again, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra or an Aquarius. This is indicating to me that, you know, you're gaining clarity about a situation. And I feel more so you're gaining clarity about what you need to do in order to manifest. There's been a breakthrough. Maybe, you know, I feel like your mind has been clouded maybe in the month of May, but now you're realizing that you hold the keys to make your dreams become a reality. So there's been some sort of shift, there's been some sort of breakthrough, it's what I'm getting. And maybe communication, some of you could be communicating with a Gemini or a Libra individual, or I feel like, you know, communication could be coming your way from a Gemini or a Libra individual. Some of you could be waiting, you know, some of you may have manifested this communication coming in, is what I'm getting. But there's some sort of important communication that will be coming in, you know, from now until the ending of May, that's going to shed light on a few things, I feel. Maybe communication from a job offer for some of you. Maybe communication also from this individual that you are working on a partnership with, is what I'm getting. Let's see. Yeah, we have 9 of Cups. This is your energy. So this is indicating to me that whatever comes out of this communication, I feel that, you know, I feel some of you are working behind the scenes to make this communication come along. And I feel that the outcome will be very successful because this is your energy, 9 of Cups. Man's very happy. His wishes have been fulfilled, which I feel that you have been trying to manifest this wish. His wishes have been fulfilled. So you could be hearing from a air sign individual or water sign individual, but I feel this is more your energy. I feel that when this communication comes through, once you have manifested this communication in, for some of you, I feel that you would have manifested this communication by working on yourself, okay, focusing on yourself, which would change the energy of a situation. And, you know, you are waiting for some important news. And I feel like once you've taken yourself away from the situation, I feel as though the answers come from within about what you needed to do. Because I feel like you was quite, you know, the month of May was quite a clouded month for you, but you have some sort of breakthrough, that aha moment. And I feel like it's got something to do with love, and it's also got something to do with work strongly. But in regarding work and love, I see focus, I see determination. I also feel happiness, butterflies as well. So there's going to be an important communication that's coming in from an air sign individual or an earth sign individual that's going to make you extremely happy. You will feel as though your wishes have been fulfilled. This could be a dream partner, or it could be a crush that you had your eye on for some time. And if it's a job, it's a dream job for you. So congratulations, Cancer. Let's take a look at Scorpio. I went a little bit around the park with that one, but there was so much messages that were coming through. Let's take a look at Scorpio. So what's going on for Scorpio mid-month? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, Scorpio, looking at this card, I feel like some of you feel as though you are left out in the cold of a situation. Some of you may have broken up with a partner, and some of you may feel as though, you know, during now to the end of the month, as though you're on the outside looking in. You're unable to connect with someone, and you have no choice but to, you know, go your own way. Others of you may be focusing on the fact that there's a lack of money, there's a lack of abundance, feeling emotionally depleted, and for some of you financially depleted. Let's take a look at what else we have. We have the 10 of Swords. So there's been an ending to a situation, Scorpio. I feel like there's been an ending to a relationship, maybe an ending with a relationship, with a friendship or a love relationship, or there's been an ending with a job for some of you. And I feel like now some of you may be thinking to yourself, you know, I wouldn't mind going back to that job, or, you know, I need some money, or there's something to do with, you know, you feel as though there's a lack of something. Maybe a lack of appreciation. I'm feeling a lack of money. For others of you strongly, there's been an ending of a relationship. Some of you may feel as though, you know, some of you may feel as though this individual didn't give you an opportunity to express yourself. You may feel betrayed by this person. There's a close chapter here I'm feeling. It could be with the earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, feeling Taurus or Capricorn, or it could be with an air sign, Libra. But there's been a massive ending, an ending of a chapter for some of you. Let's see what else we have. So this it's going to require you to heal. So I feel from now until the ending of May, your focus is going to be on healing, moving away from this ending, from this separation, from this loss. That's the word I was trying to find. There's been a loss, and you feel as though, you know, you have to go your own way. You have to separate yourself from this situation now. Maybe you could have been going through this loss since, you know, we are in the 5th month. So maybe this loss occurred in May, and the theme is continuing for you. And some of you may feel as though this feeling will last forever. You know, it could be with a love partner, it could be with a family member, but you are going through your own personal healing. And you may feel like some of you may decide to go away to heal, is what I'm getting. Yeah, we've got the death card also. So there may have been a death in the family, Scorpio. This is your energy as well with the death card. There may have been a death in the family, maybe with a father figure, maybe with a mother. But I feel like you're going through a transformation, a very, you know, life-changing. And I mean, whenever like a family member passes or anything, it is very life-changing. But I feel like this is, you know, a very difficult time for some of you. And like I said, some of you could be going through a situation with a relationship. Maybe a relationship is transforming. Maybe, I feel strongly it's the end of a relationship or end of a job, and it's requiring you, Scorpio, to go through some deep transformation. And I feel like from now until the ending of May, that's going to be your focus. Your focus is to heal from what you've lost, heal from, you know, trying to understand your thoughts and feelings, and trying to, I feel like more so trying to gauge the idea now of the fact that you have experienced this loss. It's the understanding. Like I said, some of you may decide to go on a breakaway alone, but I feel like there's been a massive change in your life, a closed chapter, end of a cycle for some of you. That's for you, Scorpio. Again, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. I didn't expect it to come out like that. But again, Scorpio, if you are going through any loss or any breakup with anybody, and you want to talk to anyone, then please reach out to a family member. If you got any family members that you can talk to, because I'm aware that not all of us have family, or a friend that you trust, or a counselor. You know, don't suffer in silence. Okay, so water signs, that was your mid-month reading. I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself. Love and blessings to you all. Peace out.